Seattle's Bravest charity started out as Seattle Firefighters Benevolent Association in 1995, and it was in the wake of the Pang arsons when we lost our 4 brothers. The public was generous enough to donate $500,000 to the 4 families. The fund was set up in order to distribute the funds to the families. Once those funds were distributed, we had an organization that was now pretty much free to do whatever good work, not limited by anything but imagination and hard work.
The difference between when this charity started in 1995 has grown from 1 fund to 6 different funds. There are 7 board members and we're all volunteers. We have the general fund, which is a big safety net for not only firefighters but for the Seattle community. We have the Walter E. Kilgore Honor Guard, which again represents the charity as well as department throughout the country at line of duty deaths and events throughout the city.
The Honor Guard was formed through a very generous donation from Mary Ann Kilgore, who is the widow of Walter Kilgore. We never had an Honor Guard in the Seattle Fire Department before.
We also have the Seattle Firefighter Pipes and Drum Band, which represents this city throughout the country as well as at funerals. We played at numerous line of duty deaths to honor those members and to support the family.
Catastrophic Fund was created after Mark Jones fell down a pole hole in 2003. Due to his injuries, he'll never work again. So we help anybody who has had an on-duty catastrophic injury whereby they will never be able to work again.
This is a piece about us as firefighters in the fire department and what can and has happened to us when we go to work. When the Catastrophic Fund was originally developed, in light of sitting down and not just creating the name, we also figured out as Left 2 members how many loopholes were in our medical system. And not only were we looking at my brother Mark, for example, who went to work, got hurt at work, and couldn't take care of himself. We as Left 2 members were also looking at the same possibilities and issues. You know, when everybody came together in a show of support or brotherhood, it's very humbling and overwhelming when you see the love and support and what family really means. Oftentimes I have no words to be able to say thank you for all that they have done and continue to do in supporting this cause. Never take for granted the impact that you have on others, whether it's a financial donation or just your time. It's very much appreciated.
The Kenny Hafner Scholarship Fund was founded and funded by one of our most revered firefighters, Kenny Hafner. Those eligible for the scholarship are children or grandchildren of a Seattle firefighter who is active, retired, or deceased.
I just wanted to help because the fire department had been so good to me. I wanted to give back, so to speak, and help out my fellow firefighters.
It was a really big sigh of relief because it covers a lot and it's a really big help. It covers about a full year of books. I was really excited, you know. I use it to pay for all of my books and some of my housing too. It's relieving to be able to pay for school. School is really expensive.
I just am glad to see so many kids are going to college and trying to make themselves better.
I really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you. I really appreciate this opportunity and the scholarship.
Encourage other firefighters to respect and enjoy each other's company just as though they were family. They should try to help each other out anytime any help is needed. I couldn't be more happy and grateful for my career. A lot of that is due to the encouragement and help I got from my fellow firefighters.
The David H. Jacobs Foundation serves to honor Dave in his service. The foundation provides funding for hospice care for uniformed Seattle firefighters in the event that their insurance doesn't kick in and provide that hospice care. The foundation will provide for that.
The foundation was started to be able to give back what I was given during my husband's demise. I had a good friend who was a hospice nurse, and she came over and spent the last 5 weeks with me, 24/7, filling in all of the needs that were necessary on a daily basis. It's invaluable. There is no price tag that you can put on that.
Dave was probably the most caring person I've ever met. He cared for you as an individual, he cared for you professionally. He cared for your safety, for your well-being, for your happiness. Dave got the big picture. He wasn't flustered by the little things. He would always encourage us to stand back and to get the big picture and just say, hey, what's the big thing here? Dave contracted cancer. It was an on-duty related disease. Dave's final days approached. Hospice was a big part.
It's a passion that I have to be able to give this to other firefighting families, to be able to relieve them.
Hospice provided the stability, the care, the information that we needed, the medications, the assurance that things were going to turn out okay in the end.
If, heaven forbid, one of your fellow firefighters is stricken with cancer and goes through the whole process, it could be you. As far as I hate to say that, but my husband is just 58. It was a shock to our family. He wasn't retired. We had all these plans, but the gratifying part is to know that you are helping those that you love, that you work with, that you care about, in a time of which it is so needed by the family members.
That the greatest part about this job is the camaraderie, is the feeling of family, is the brother-sisterhood, that we all take care of each other. And this charity is an embodiment of that.